Kyle Carroll, MyMMAnews.com. We're here with the other half of the Blonde Dream Team, face punching, Chrissy Yandolli. Chrissy, how are you doing?
I'm doing great today. How are you?
Doing fantastic.
Awesome.
Tell us how camp's been going and what you expect.
Camp's been going great. I actually took a little time off this summer. I broke a toe, so we were rehabbing that a little bit. But after summer was over, it was all about getting back in the gym and getting to work. So.
And have you worked on anything specifically, or feel like you improved from your last fight?
We've been working on a lot. I feel like we're always trying to change something. We've been working mostly on this with this fight on counters and trying to clean up my striking a little bit, setting up my kicks more.
Okay. And you're a pro, and how many fights have you had now?
This will be my 5th pro kickboxing fight.
Awesome. What have you learned since you become a pro? What have you learned about yourself and as a fighter and a person?
I think, so when I first went pro, I had 2 fights, and then I blew my knee, and I was off for 3 years, and then I came back. And then I had 2 more fights, a win and then a loss. So I didn't really love that loss, not going to lie about it. I've lost before in my amateur career, so you know how it tastes. But still, when you had a nice 3-0 record and then it goes to that 3-1 record, it's not so much fun. But I've learned that even when you're a professional, though, things change. Fighters change in the middle of camp sometimes. You thought you were fighting one girl, you're fighting another one. You just gotta roll with it a little bit more. When you're a professional athlete, you have to step up to the task. So there's no not making weight. Not that that's ever really been a problem for me, but it's a different mindset. It's not just for fun and games. It's still fun and games for me anyway. It's not my full-time job, but when it comes down to fight time, it's not fun and games. You had the ability to get a little bit more hurt in there.
Now, what are some of your goals moving forward? You got this fight coming up. What are your long-term, short-term goals?
Well, I'll always probably be in the fight world at some point, in some aspect of it. I'm fighting right now. I'm fighting as long as I can. I'm teaching over at Long Island MMA. I teach a couple of women's classes, trying to get in more with that. I love teaching people fundamentals and getting them started and getting technique down. And then from there, who knows? Maybe I'll give Bobby a run for his money one day.
I was talking to the other half of the Dream Team, Kelly Royal.
Yes.
How has it been training with her and becoming friends with her? How is that?
Well, becoming friends with her was super easy. As you just saw her, she's super easy to get along with. Training with her is amazing. We don't get to train with girls a lot, We're just super lucky on Long Island that we do have a lot of amazing gyms. One is a gym that she's out of, No Limits, my gym, Long Island MMA, and also Longo Weidman that have, we all have a few girls, so we all kind of, get together and, work together, and we're all different weight classes, we're all different backgrounds, and we just really help each other out, which is awesome. But becoming friends with Kelly was super easy. And training with her is great because, she's the only girl at her gym. I'm pretty much not the only girl, but the only kickboxer out of my gym. So when we get together and we get to train together, it's amazing.
Now, what is something you believe you've taught her and you've learned from her?
Well, as she steps into my eye line. What have I taught her? Oh my God. Teach her a lot of things. I don't know if a lot of them are fight related. We had a lesson last night. But I don't know. I hope I taught her something. But, sometimes she's definitely taught with me, she's definitely helped me remember, why I started, watching her get her first few fights. And, sometimes I always forget that she's, a baby in kickboxing still. And, she just, brings the love back a little bit more for me. It's not always a job. It's something that I love to do. I don't have to do this. I choose to do this, and she reminds me of that a lot.
Now you train the primary gym at Long Island MMA.
Yes.
Head trainer is Ryan LaFlair, who's retired from the UFC.
Yes.
What's it like training under a guy like that who now full-time head coach? He's not fighting anymore.
Right.
How has that come along?
I love it. I love Ryan's way of fighting. Being from a MMA background more so than a striking background, he puts it all together. The way he teaches striking is different than, I've dealt with in the past. So I'm a huge fan of his striking techniques. He comes up with different combos and different things and like different ways of teaching you and getting you how to get it. Our classes are always like intense. They're just high intensity, and the way we have like the Henry Hoof system at our gym, like the way of teaching and like going on. And since Ryan's like stepped up and like been the main instructor, I feel like just the fighters that are coming out of our gym are totally different now.
Awesome.
In the good way, obviously.
Awesome. What's one thing about you that nobody knows would you like to share?
Oh my God, this is always like the hardest question because I just feel like I talk a lot and people should know a lot about me. Well, one thing I'm pretty sure you guys learned today is I get lost easy. I'm not super good at driving on Long Island, especially when I leave.
Did you grow up on Long Island?
I did grow up on Long Island, but I really haven't lived Smithtown, like pretty much. I work in Smithtown. I live in Smithtown. I go to Farmingdale for the gym, and that's about it. Anything else is all GPS related. So when it comes to directions, I'm not very good at them.
Awesome. Anyone you want to recognize or shout out to?
All my training partners at Long Island MMA and Jenny Nadell and all the girls over at Law for helping me out. My Jilly Bean, Ryan, obviously, and all the fighters that just help me bring my game up.
Awesome, man. Now you guys got two new handle, the Blonde Dream Team.
Yes.
Right? What is also your handle in case someone wants to find tickets?
I am Chrissy the Doll on Instagram, but you can always look up the Blonde Dream Team. We're always on there. You're just never gonna know who you're talking to, so be careful of what you say in there because we both read those messages. Yes, gentlemen. We've gotten a few already. It's pretty fun, but you can reach us at the Blonde Dream Team or Chrissy the Doll, Kelly Boyle, and that's it.
Awesome. Well, best of luck and looking forward to seeing you get in
Thanks.
the ring one more time.
Yeah.
Awesome.